The human body, the living network of organisms. It is not just skin and bones, with separate parts doing separate jobs. It's a living network, an ecosystem of ecosystems, constantly adapting, learning, and reorganizing itself in real time. At the center of this intelligence are 5 interconnected systems: DNA, the immune system, the microbiome, the nervous system, and the brain. Most people imagine these as separate, but in truth, they behave like one unified organism, constantly exchanging information and shaping the experience you call you. DNA is far more than a static blueprint. It is a responsive memory system, sensitive to everything you experience. Every cell holds the same DNA sequence, yet each cell expresses different genes depending on signals from its environment. This flexibility comes from epigenetics, a layer of biochemical switches that decide which genes turn on and which stay silent. Stress, nutrition, relationships, trauma, movement, temperature, and even thoughts rewrite these epigenetic instructions. Nothing in the body is fixed. DNA is continuously interpreting the environment, adjusting its expression to keep you alive. Epigenetic marks can last minutes or decades. Some can even be passed through generations. A person might inherit physiological echoes of their grandparents' stress or nourishment. DNA is not simply inherited, it is interpreted, and the interpreter is the body itself. Nowhere is this more obvious than in the immune system. The immune system isn't just a defense army, it's a sensory network. It evaluates, predicts, remembers, adapts, and even edits its own DNA to create new antibodies. Through a process called recombination, immune cells rearrange parts of their genome to build millions of possible receptors. It's evolution happening inside a single lifetime. And the immune system does not learn alone. It is trained by the microbiome, the vast world of bacteria, viruses, and fungi that live throughout the body, especially in the gut. These microbes contain more genetic information than the human body itself. They produce neurotransmitter precursors, immune-modulating chemicals, metabolites that influence inflammation and emotion. They teach the immune system what is safe and what is dangerous. A balanced microbiome creates a balanced immune response. A disrupted one confuses the immune system, making it overreactive, underreactive, or unstable. The microbiome also talks directly to the nervous system. The gut contains hundreds of millions of neurons. The second brain. These neurons communicate with the central nervous system through the vagus nerve, carrying signals about inflammation, nutrients, microbial activity, and emotional states. More than 70% of immune cells live near the gut, meaning the microbiome, the immune system. And the nervous system form a tightly woven triad that shapes mood, resilience, behavior, and overall health. The brain listens to the gut influences the brain, and the immune system mediates the conversation. The nervous system itself is the master interpreter, the translator of all physiological signals. It receives input from organs, immune cells, microbes, and the external world. Then it compares these signals to memories and predictions, generating the experience of emotion, perception, and identity. The nervous system does not wait for danger, it predicts danger. It constructs a model of reality based on past experiences. If that model leans toward threat, the body behaves as if danger is everywhere. Pain works the same way. Pain is not simply caused by tissue damage. It is a decision the brain makes after weighing evidence from immune activity, memory, emotion, and context. This is why two people can experience the same injury, but feel different levels of pain. The immune system also influences emotional life. Inflammation can reduce motivation, impair memory, create anxiety, or trigger depressive states. When the body is inflamed, the mind often interprets the world through a lens of threat. The nervous system influences the immune system in return. Stress activates the sympathetic system, shifting immunity into emergency mode. Calmness activates the vagus nerve, reducing inflammation. Emotional states are biological states. DNA responds to these states as well. Chronic stress changes epigenetic expression in immune cells and neurons. Trauma can embed patterns that make the body predict threat even when none exists. The nervous system, immune system, and DNA form a feedback loop where experience literally reshapes biology. Once you see this, the boundaries between systems disappear. The nervous system cannot be understood without the immune system. The immune system cannot be understood without the microbiome. The microbiome cannot be understood without epigenetics. Everything influences everything. This means your thoughts, feelings, fears, and reactions are not created by the brain alone. They arise from the entire body. A gut imbalance can mimic anxiety. Inflammation can mimic depression. Trauma can imprint itself in DNA expression. Compromised microbiome can shift mood and motivation. Dysregulated vagus nerve can make the world feel unsafe. And yet this interconnectedness is not a weakness. It is a profound resilience. The body learns. The body compensates. The body heals. Biological intelligence is distributed across systems, which means healing must be distributed as well. To change the nervous system, you must change the experiences the brain uses to make predictions. Safety restores the vagus nerve. Connection recalibrates immune function. Nutrition reshapes the microbiome. Movement improves interoception. Rest repairs DNA expression. Each intervention becomes a message, a cue that tells the body, you are safe now. A slow breath signals safety. The vagus nerve softens. Its immune cells calm. The gut stabilizes. The brain updates its predictions. A single healthy meal can shift microbial signaling and reduce inflammation. A moment of connection can release oxytocin, lowering fear and expanding the sense of self. Healing is not forced, it is allowed. Understanding this living network changes the way we see ourselves. Procrastination may be overwhelm, not laziness. Irritability may be inflammation, not personality. Anxiety may be microbial imbalance, not weakness. Trauma responses are not defects, they are survival strategies. Even creativity and intuition are biological. When the nervous system is regulated, neural networks communicate more freely. When inflammation is low, the brain enters states of clarity and insight. When the microbiome is balanced, emotional flexibility increases. Spiritual experiences may simply be moments where the entire network is in harmony. The body is not random. It is not broken. It is intelligent, adaptive, self-organizing, and constantly communicating. DNA is a memory system. The immune system is a sensory organ. The microbiome is an ecological intelligence. Nervous system is a meaning maker. And the brain is the interpreter of a symphony that the entire body performs. When these systems work together, life feels grounded, open, and alive. When they fall into discord, life feels heavy, anxious, or fragmented. But because these systems are interconnected, they are also recoverable. No wound is final, no imbalance permanent. The body is always listening, always learning, always ready to heal when given the conditions to do so. You are not a machine trying to be repaired. You are a living network, remembering how to harmonize. If this video resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe.